All right, guys, what is going on? We're back with some more SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. And I actually wanted today very quickly, let me turn this down a little bit. This music is bumping. But I really quickly today wanted to go over, because it's ending today, so I just kind of wanted to briefly talk about Master League. So this was Season 0. This was definitely a, like, test, see how this runs sort of thing. I think it's pretty cool. So you start out in the Bronze League, obviously, and as you accrue points, you go up in leagues from Bronze all the way up to Master. Um, I'm currently in Platinum, as you can see, and they do rewards for this. Now, what this is, while we look over these rewards, this is when you get promoted to this league status, you get this reward. And if you end the season in a certain bracket with a certain score, you get these rewards. So, just a good thing to know, even if you're not going to win the fights, it's always worth it to go through and do all of the matches, which is what we're going to do today, because I don't think I have the combat power to win any of these matches, but I should get points at least, so that way I can still get the rewards here. So, I mean, so realistically, we can maybe shoot for, like, anywhere from like the 18 to 36k. But what you're going to get, which is going to be very important, and we're going to look at this before we go in, are the Master League medals. So as you saw, if you were looking, every time you get promoted, you will get 1,000 of these Master League medals into a new league, and you will get gold Master League medals at the end of the season. Now, why does this matter? Well, because you can get a lot of really good stuff from this Master League shop. So you can get UR limit break materials, which I'm not going to be able to get, unfortunately, but not the end of the world. There's still so much valuable stuff here. I can get UR development material. I can get SSR limit break material, which is going to be very helpful, especially for newer accounts like my own, to power up characters, to be able to start clearing Eternal Road stages, and to have teams for the secret clears on the series stages. So the more of this that floats around, the better this is. So absolutely 2 big thumbs up on this shop here. I think the shop is sick. But dude, I'm sorry, this OST for the Master League hits. But we're gonna go ahead. So the whole premise of it is you go ahead and you do a single formation. There is a boost if you are a protagonist or rival. You get a increased stat boost. So as you can see, we do have that here. Not the best, but what can you do? Not the end of the world. I always do auto form just to see if a new character is snuck in, which it hasn't. But we are at 125 combat power in Platinum. I'm not gonna be able to clear any of these guys. The weakest one I was really able to clear, but we're gonna we're gonna go ahead and give it a rip again, just so I have the points. Now, really quickly, we'll see what this is, and we'll do one watch because it's not worth it otherwise. But the whole point of this is it is literally just a auto battler. Let's get the speed up here, please. Man, it is loud, dude. But yeah, again, I don't have a higher combat power, and this guy's going to be able to just instantly KO 3 of my units with his one suit. So, again, not the end of the world. I'm sure there is a better, like, if I, actually look at the defensive characters, I can probably get a better setup going for it. But as it is right now, I know I don't have a squad for it, so it's not the end of the world in my eyes. But as you can see, we did take out one, and then we're going to go ahead and get sent to the Thunderdome here shortly. Which, again, not the end of the world. But that's basically what happens. It is, like I said, it's just a glorified auto battler. But you get good rewards for it. And so that's why I think even if, again, you don't have an account that can clear your league level, still do all the fights, because getting the points is still going to be very worth it. So, whoops. And again, I'm still trying to learn about, like, formations and everything in general that this game has to offer. So I'm sure there's better ways to go about this that I just haven't learned yet, which is totally cool. But I was going to say, typically what it's going to look like when you run these is you're just going to click that beautiful skip button, and we're going to make our merry way onto the next set of battles. So that's 3 down. Let's do 2 more, and we'll have the full setup going. Um, so that way, hopefully, when it ends tonight, um, we will be able to go ahead and get those rewards. I don't know if they're going to give rewards immediately, or if it's going to be like a, they have to process the results and then rewards will be distributed. Genuinely no idea. So we'll see what they end up doing, but till then, that was a rough one. We got 2,000 points. Oh, dear heavens. So we are at 21k. So before the end of the day, I can manage to scrounge together a team that could potentially win one of these fights. That'd be pretty solid. But, again, not a mandatory thing. Yep. Okay. So we got 6,600 on this one. And now there is another aspect to this that I do think is pretty good. So each character, as you can see underneath them on your league screen, has a little square with the arrows. It's basically a reroll button. So if you think you want to try to get a better suited opponent, you can reroll. It does reduce the combat score, obviously. But in these cases, I am actually going to... I want to roll this guy one more time, because good God. Alright, it just got worse. But we are going to try out the two new ones that we roll just to see. Because sometimes you can get away with winning versus a higher combat power team. Actually, I mean, we didn't win, but that's going to be I was going to say, sizable chunk of points. So that's why actually re-rolling is going to be pretty valuable. Re-rolling the opponent slots, because that actually will get me to that 36k points that I was talking about wanting to get to. We'll fight this last one. This guy's absolutely going to blow me out of the water. But we'll do it again just to get the points for even attempting. Because that will help that league score at the end of the day today. Because the League Season 0 does end today. Yeah, 2,200. But again, we got what we came for, which was 36k. So I'm very happy about that, actually. So I know at minimum today, if I can go back to it and potentially do something more, I will certainly try to. But I know at minimum today, when the league ends, I will be getting 680 of the Master League gold medals, a SR ticket, which is not, I mean, whatever. If you make it all the way up there, you'll get SSR tickets, but the tickets aren't even that big a deal. I will get the title, I will get the premium unit assembly ticket, and I will get a sizable chunk of gems, pretty much 800 gems. Which is not bad at all for, very minimal effort. So, if you have not already, today is the last day. Jump in, do some Master League, because it does seem pretty cool. I do hope that they refine the formula for it a little bit more, because I think that there's a really cool concept here, and just having a way to get some extra gems in these games, in these gacha games, is always a plus. Now, I usually wouldn't do this, but we're here. We've got a couple minutes before we hit the beautiful YouTube 10-minute mark. Let's rip this 5-piece real quick. Just 'cause. Why not? I don't expect anything from this, but it's just for fun. Alright. Just see what we can't get out of these boxes, huh? I mean, I'll take an SSR. I'll take 2. Sure. Sure. And I can actually upgrade that Victory Gundam really quick. So let's reset. I need to find him now. I need to talk about this. This really grinded my gears. So actually, as you guys saw, throughout that entire Master League thing there, I have the UR Zeta Gundam. I went through, I did, I just grabbed enough diamonds to finish up the pity, and actually get to pity there. And as you can see, we, if I go to exchange, we did buy, I guess it's, no, you can buy as many as you want. Cool. But I did buy the one Zeta Gundam. because I did not get him. However, as we were pulling, and we'll sort it by URs really quick, I did get extra URs. So I do have the Phoenix Gundam, who seems pretty solid. I've been trying to work on upgrading his weapons. Obviously, I had Zeta Gundam. And then I got the new Gundam, which I'm a big fan of again. I mentioned this when I first did my first piece of content on this. I'm a huge OG Gundam fan, and I love the new Gundam and the, it's like the Sazabi or whatever the new one that Char gets that's with the new Gundam. I love those as well because OG Gundam is my favorite. So Amuro and Char, anything, I'm a huge sucker for. And I'm very, actually, talking about this, I'm very excited for the next UR assembly. I think I'm unfortunately going to have to summon because it is a UR Char Zaku. Like, come on, man. That's so sick. So, I will be dialed for that. But we do have URs. I also did get an extra copy of Crossbones. So, I am working on getting him all up to snuff as well here. He's definitely my best suit right now. I got him to max level 100. I got a couple units to max level 100. I have Zeta Gundam. Think I have Unicorn Gundam? No, 86. So only a couple, but we're getting there. The account's getting there. We've got 7 UR suits at this point to work with through the content. So I think we should be pretty okay. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that is Master League Season 0, guys. Again, I cannot stress enough. Do this stuff. Even if you can't get super high. Like, I mean, let's worst case scenario. Let's worst case scenario. If you only can get up to, let's say, silver, you're still getting almost 500 gems, potentially. You know, like, there's still free gems is free gems, and these Gold Master League medals are going to be very valuable, I think. So saving up any amount of them that you can is really huge, because I'm debating on this, getting 3 of those, but the one-time UR limit break, if I just hold on to these, feels really valuable. So we'll see. But again, make sure you jump in. Make sure you farm this up, guys. And yeah, let me know if you are in my same vein where you're a newer player, or if you're a veteran, however long you've been playing. Keep me in the loop on how your account is going. Where'd you end up if you did play Master Rank? Let me know down below in those beautiful comments. And as always, guys, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Later, y'all.